Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The text came through while I was standing in line at the grocery store, staring at a rack of cheap magazines. Don't wait up. I'm out with people who actually understand me. No emoji. No explanation. Just that. I read it twice, then a third time, my thumb hovering over the screen while the cashier asked if I wanted a receipt. I nodded automatically. My hands were steady, which surprised me. My chest wasn't. For weeks, something had felt off. Not loud enough to accuse. Just wrong. Like a door in the house that used to close softly now creaked every time it moved. She'd started guarding her phone like it was a second pulse. Screen face down. Bathroom trips with it tucked into her hoodie pocket. If I walked into a room, conversations would stop half a beat too late. When I asked how her day was, she'd answer with summaries instead of stories. I told myself I was imagining things. Dress at work. My own insecurity. 10 years of marriage doesn't vanish because of a few late nights. But that text hit differently. That night, she came home smelling like unfamiliar cologne and cold air. She didn't kiss me hello. Just tossed her keys into the bowl and said, "Long night." Like it was punctuation, not an invitation. "Everything okay?" I asked. She sighed, already halfway down the hall. "Can we not do this right now?" "Do what?" "Ask how my wife is." I swallowed it. That's what I'd been doing lately. Swallowing questions until they dissolved into doubt. The signs kept stacking up. Missed calls she explained away as meetings. A name I didn't recognize popping up on her phone, Evan, that she claimed was just a coworker. Laundry that smelled like a different detergent. Her laughter, once easy with me, now reserved for someone else through a screen. The worst part wasn't the suspicion. It was the way memories started to rot. Our anniversary dinner where she barely touched her food. The weekend trip she canceled last minute. All of it replayed with a new soundtrack. Was he there instead? I didn't go looking for proof. I was scared of what I'd find. But proof has a way of finding you. It happened on a Saturday night at a friend's birthday dinner. A long table, too many drinks, familiar faces. I was halfway through a story when she cut in, laughing too loudly. "Oh my God," she said, waving her hand dismissively. "You're so sensitive. That's why people don't take you seriously." The table went quiet. Someone coughed. Someone else stared into their glass. She smiled like she'd landed a punchline. I felt it then, that sharp, clean break inside. Not anger. Not even sadness. Clarity. I looked at her, really looked. The woman I'd defended in rooms she never entered. The one I'd trusted with every soft part of me. And I realized she wasn't joking. She was testing how far she could go. I took a slow breath. "You're right," I said calmly. "I am sensitive. That's how I noticed you stopped being honest. With me and with yourself." Her smile faltered. I stood, set my napkin on the table. I won't compete for respect in my own marriage. That was it. No shouting. No accusations. Just truth spoken evenly. Later that night she confessed. Not all at once. In pieces. Emotional connection first. Then dinners. Then a hotel room she claimed. Didn't mean anything. She cried. Said she felt invisible. Said I'd changed. Said she never meant to hurt me. I believe she was hurting. I also believe she made choices. The days after were quiet in a way that felt final. I moved into the guest room. We spoke carefully, like strangers sharing a fragile truce. Every object in the house felt like evidence. Photos, notes, the dent in the couch where she used to curl up against me. I loved her. That didn't disappear. But trust had. And love without trust is just pain with a memory. When I finally packed a bag, she asked, "So that's it?" I nodded. I deserve a life where I'm not the punchline. Walking out didn't feel like victory. Felt like grief, clean, honest grief. But also relief. Now, when I think back to that line she tried to humiliate me with, I almost thank her. Because in trying to make me small, she showed me exactly how much I was willing to lose. And how much I was finally ready to keep. My self-respect walked out that door with me. And this time I didn't look back.